Welcome back to St Anne's here in Higher Openshaw. I think that podcasting has become one of the easiest and the quickest ways of getting information and news out to parishioners and in fact to anyone else who happens to come along and listen in. If we've missed anything on the Sunday for the newsletter, then of course it can be uploaded to the internet, but also it can be put on the podcast. So I suppose this is a bit of a shout out to anyone who is out there that may have information that you would like to share with the World Wide Web and also other parishioners. It goes for the newsletter and the podcast. If you'd like to, and it can be anything, you might belong to a group, you might be looking for sponsorship for raising money for a sponsored event, whatever it might be, all you need to do is to please put it down in writing and push it through the presbytery door, and I will get that out onto a podcast as soon as I do my next one. Also, it will go up onto our newsletter. So do take me up on that. I'm very keen to make this facility available to anyone and to everyone. And it's also something that I did say right in one of the earliest podcasts that I did. If anybody fancies having a go at putting one of these podcasts together, you can either do that at home and email it to me, or you can come into the presbytery here and you can do it on my own microphone set up in the presbytery. It can be about anything you like, anything that you might find that is of any kind of interest to parishioners. Just before I play a piece of music, I would like also to thank at this juncture the brand new Openshaw Gazette. Now, although the Gazette is actually only coming out, as far as I'm aware, 4 times a year, that's, quarterly, that means that they're obviously gaining news week in and week out for the next publication. They are actually sharing information on some of the stuff that they've gained, the news that they've looked out and found on their Facebook page. So if anybody wants to join the Openshaw Gazette, go and have a look for them on Facebook, and you will find very interesting information in and around our area. I think the last one that I came across was some multi-million-pound new industry opening in Gorton, which obviously will provide lots of brand new jobs in and around the area of Gorton. Now that can only be good news for the area. So thanks to the Gazette for that. I'll now play you a piece of music. Well, at the moment, things are still fairly quiet after the Easter break. Things are slowly getting back to normal. Today is Tuesday, the 23rd of April, and as I am making this podcast, it's 6:50 in the evening, and I can see out of my office window that the karate group are back in. So they have restarted their karate school after the Easter break. Also, our Slimmers World is continuing on a Thursday every week. They don't have a break. They are here every week of the year without fail. Our art class is back on. That started last Thursday and will continue again this week. So if you would like to come along to any of these things, Paul Gaffney, who runs the karate school, would be delighted to introduce himself to you if you want to turn up to have a look at the karate school, and that's between 6 and 7 o'clock each Tuesday. So if you just turn up at about 5 to 6, Paul will introduce himself to you and will explain a little bit about the way the club works. Also, the same with Slimmer's World. If you want to turn up on any Thursday evening, there are 2 classes, one at 5 o'clock and one at 7 o'clock. And Pam, who runs the classes, will be delighted to welcome you to that. Also, we have, as I've stated, our art class, and that's a very informal event. Everything is provided for, by the way. You don't need anything, you just need to turn up. We provide paints, paper, brushes, pads, everything else that you need, plus a little bit of inspiration. There is a teacher on hand to show you 1 or 2 tricks of the trade if you are absolutely brand new to art. So that's back on. So there are 1 or 2 other things that are coming up in the near future, but I will give you more information about those as and when they are about to occur. So, for the time being, that's the end of this podcast, and until next time, take care and God bless.